You're an agent and you're getting a lot of low blow offers. You're getting low offers that this buyer wants to put in, and you don't want to lose your buyers. So this is the strategy that I put in place for my agents out there and myself too as well. First of all, make that offer. That's number one. Follow the client. They're always right in their position. And you never know what's going to happen on the other side. And I think in this marketplace and our experience, and I'm going to give you a quick story. There are houses on the market right now that we just sold $100,000 less. We actually have another multi-million-dollar listing that just reduced the price of $300,000. You don't know what you don't know. So first of all, go put the offer. Even if you have to put the writing, and I know it gets a little frustrating, but put that offer in, because even all they have to do is just reject you. The fastest way to lose a client with this one is actually not put the offer and not follow the instructions. I know a lot of people just actually give us a call and they do a verbal offer. Hey, do you think this offer is going to work? I'm like, where is the information? Where is the documentation that we need, the pre-approval? Because I don't think so it's going to work. And that's not really representing the buyer at its fullest extent. I also explained to the buyer in my other videos, I showed them that we give them a market snapshot. We tell them exactly what's happening on a monthly basis in that area that they're purchasing. Give them a free competitive analysis in that area, and go very local as well as the time frame. Keep it less than 3 months. Do not go above 3 months, even if you can't find a comp. Look at their features and benefits, and even try to walk those other properties too as well. And if you have an appraisal experience and in the MLS, they have 3 comparables, you could do pluses, minuses, to the comparables, or maybe they have a pool, do a minus there, or they have an extra bathroom, they'll do a minus there. You could give them a comparable to let them know that this property right now, compared to what the market is and what's on the market, is worth more or less. Let's be around that number so that way you could go ahead and win that home. The second strategy that I always go back to is go with what the purpose for the buyer is. Why are they buying a house? What's their emotional connection to the house? What's the reason that they're going to go ahead and upgrade, downgrade, and purchase the house? Do they see themselves living in the house? We have seen so many scenarios that buyers will go out there and bid a little bit extra because that's the best house for them. We just recently sold a house that was, one house was identical. It was facing other neighborhoods, and the other house wasn't facing other neighborhoods, but the house that was facing the woods actually was asking for $50,000 more. Guess what? The buyer went with the other house because with a higher price, because it wasn't facing other neighbors. So again, you don't know what you don't know. Look at the comparables, give them a market snapshot. As soon as you get a client, give them the market snapshot in the area that they're looking. If they find a house that's very interesting, give them a quick CRM and tell them exactly what's happening in that area. And I think that's how you could win the buyer, giving them more data so that way they could go ahead and analyze. Even if they're making a low offer, you could always come back and say, we need to make a competitive offer in order to win this. Don't just leave the buyer hanging or not make the offer at all. And I have seen so many people do that because they're not communicating with the listing agent. Have an amazing day. Thank you.